Welcome back, guys. Now, I just wanted to show you this very quickly. This is gifting the money that we made last time to Petrol Bay, and you just saw that little truck whizzing over here and back. And here we are. The money is being received in Petrol Bay, and I'm just going to do a quick save, quit the game, force a save, and then we can't lose it to a rollback, and we'll be right back. And we're back. How quick was that? Alright, time to kick the tires and light the fires, guys. This is going to be sweet. Now, I just want to tell you, here's the oil. We've got look at all that lovely oil. We're going to pump all that oil. What I wanted to tell you, I'm going to try something with this part. I'm going to run this in double speed, and I'm narrating this after, and I'm going to see how that works, because then we get like twice as much in, and I do kind of faff around. Now, I'm going to put some residential up in that corner. I'm going to have like refining and stuff, and then drilling in the middle, and I have a nice set of tripods. Now, there's the gift. Do you want to show you that we received the gift? Now, I'm going to put a road in around the bay, but the arc tool is so stupid. Look, I mean, it's either too shallow, right, or if you run it up, it balloons like that, right? So what I do to get it to play ball is put a short little bit of straight road in at the right sort of distance at the top, and then put the two sides in separately, and what you end up with is pretty much what you want. So there you go. That's kind of a little tip there. That's how you get an arc the way you want it. Okay, cool. Now, so I want to put a residential area up here, but I want it to look real. I want it to look like, you know, shantytown. It's going to be low wealth. It's all going to be low wealth. The medium wealth workers are going to be somewhere else, and I'll show you that. They're going to be over here. They're going to be in Traders Ridge, and they're going to be commuting over to Cinder and to Petrol Bay, because that's going to be the whole commuting thing. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Let's get back to the oil. Okay. Now, rail is one thing that you want to think about in advance. So I think we want some rail, but before I can put in a railway, right, I need to have transportation approved at my town hall. So let's jump back over to our cash cow. And I'm going to put 2 modules on the town hall. Right, we've got 2 upgrades that we can take. So we're going to take utilities, because we're going to need some decent water supply for the oil refining. We're certainly going to need a lot of sewage. Refining produces huge amounts of sewage. And we're going to take transportation so that we can do the whole rail and streetcars and all that. Well, not streetcars, but regional buses and all that kind of stuff, and do the whole commuting thing. Okay, let's get back up to Petrol Bay. Okay, good thing about running this in double speed is, see how quick that is? So much better. You guys don't have to sit and wait and go, what? You know. Okay, so before I can do the rail, I need to wait for the approval. So while that's happening, I'm going to put some roads in. I'm going to put a road in around there. But I don't want all straight lines, you know. I want this to be a bit more real. So I'm going to put some curves in. I'm going to round off that corner, and the arc tool's playing up, and I don't understand why. That's really weird. I've never had the arc tool play up like that. It just won't draw that corner. Look, I mean, that's weird. I mean, I was like, I've got the arc tool. Why isn't it working? I had to do it in 2 parts. That's weird. I've never had that problem with the art tool before. No, whatever. Okay, so what I want is I want some low density around the outside, and then I'll have like a couple of rows of medium density, because I don't want it to look like I've just stuffed it in the corner. I want this to kind of look like a real shanty town that's sort of grown up, and it's got some realism to it. It's earthy. Okay, so I'm just going to throw in a mixture of residential and commercial, bit of residential, bit of commercial. Again, I want it to have that kind of organic feel to it, that it's kind of grown up, and there was some residential houses, and they put some shops on the end, and then they built some more houses, and then they put some more shops. Okay, so we'll upgrade this to medium density. We'll put another medium density road in, and the arc tool's playing up again. I thought it was, right? And it wasn't. It's because I'm a bonehead, and I was trying to do it with the straight road tool. Look how long it took me to figure out. I was like, oh, well, I'll do it bit by bit. Why isn't it working? Why isn't it working? And when do I realize? Yes, now he spotted it. Moron. Okay, so what I want is for this to be as irregular as possible. So rather than like have it, organized and 2 blocks wide, and I want this to have blocks on different sides of the road, right? So I'm going to zone that in, a mixture of residential and commercial on both sides, right? And take it from there. Now, the entrance to the highway, really, really important. I always round these off and have nice curved roads. It makes a huge difference to the traffic. So I'm going to put, a little bend in here, and then I'm going to make an S bend. Yeah. And the difference, unbelievable. Because otherwise, if you put a corner in there, the traffic backs up. It's going to back up to the first corner, and then it's going to back up to the second corner, and you end up with traffic jams. Even silly little things like that can be the difference between your traffic working and not working. So those are the kind of details that you want to pay attention to. Right, let's throw this in, and I want this to be random. I don't want there to be any, like patterns to this. Just throw it in and see what happens. And I'm going to throw this in, as I said, on both sides, so that we'll get, some will build on one side of the road, and some will build on the other side of the road. Let's finish. Just throwing this in, just randomly. Yes, let's do that all residential. A little bit more on there, and last bit, kill. Alright, we're done.